Hello there, good morning. Uh, I'm going to make this short video trying to teach you how to shovel the snow. I am doing this short video just for people who never have seen that, let's say like that. And that was my experience a couple of years ago to show big space, and long roads like mine. This is my house drive. Then I will show you that. That way you can enjoy learning and learning the way I'm doing, and that's it. Because job even does if you know your job as truck driver, let's say later. And I have been truck driver for many years when I was young, and right now I got a lot of years without drive. But these activities, these duties is only in my heart, because I know every day is an experience and an enjoyment, and this kind of challenging the exterior life and whatever it can, in rough way or good way, whatever, you know, and I have developed this kind of my subtle senses through knowledge and experience too, and keep my inner subtle consciousness, who is leveled by affection, and just in me, mine, that's my the exterior part is, we should allow this matter go and come, because that is the way this world works, duality, good, bad, ugly, pretty, hot, and cold, and like weather, Then work mean to learn, and yeah, that's it. Let's start doing that. I will put this camera. This is my phone camera. Yeah. I will put the thing and the lettering. I will show you, and also I will show you my town Chrysler. This is a van, very beautiful van. Long time ago, usually in United States, family, around United States, they were using this kind of car, because it was very comfortable. If you got one of that, you can see you feel very comfortable and very open, very high, very nice. And yeah, let me introduce you to her. Yeah, this one. Okay, so. I'm cleaning the thing. I took the seats and all this stuff. This is my power washer. Sometimes I'm using to clean that. Okay, here is the snow. You see that? You see that? And here is my dry. And I just did one road, and you will see how I will do right now. This is the back over there. This barn need job. I got the money, but no time. Anyway, that one is my friend. They work this is kind of work like cutting trees and taking care about landscaping, around the patio houses around here. They are so big. This area where I am, I got just 2 acres. Usually, a long time ago, they were selling houses around here with 5. That one, for example, in front, it's the one owner. He got 80 acres. Beautiful. This stuff all there is by the freeway, by the 224. It goes to New York and Indiana. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Hey, hey man. Saludos para mi Maita allá en Poland. That's it. Besos, Maita. Ciao. And okay, let me see how it looks. How it looks. Oh no. No sé. Nah, I cannot show. Well, let me go. Let's see. Okay. I cannot see very good, very good. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Okay. Okay. The first part to clean is like this, making raw uh, in the way to get space to clean. This tactic or strategic, I am using the thing to cut grass, to everything, like landscaping. I learned this thing in the army because when you open hole like this, you don't feel stuck, you don't feel drowned. Got that to clean all the things just like this. Boom, wah, boom, wah. No, you do this and nicely. I will show you. Okay, here we got like let's do like 5 meters. It's snowing a little bit in the way to just do this short video. But it's like this. You break it. You break the snow like that. and then this the rest you're going to pick it. Don't worry about leave some waste uh, back. Don't worry about that, just go forward. Then when you come back, you clean the rest, like this. I was stuck like this. Oh, be careful with my twin. Tan, tan, tan. Hallelujah. Okay. Happy? Can you see that? Yeah. like 5 meters. And how long? You take time. And to show, also you need to know how to show. Got that? Like any activity you need to learn. That's what mean professional. Professional mean to know something. Got that? It's not like I got diploma from the university. No, it's not like that. It's not this kind of lascive feeling, mood. No, no, no. Be sincere, you know, and be real. Like sick, real. Even. Okay. And one way to show the snow, you can do like this, or with your hand like this, you know, like that, and do this, and wah, this, wah. The same thing with the right. Rin, ra, rin, ra. When you go like this, you know, like this, when you go like that first, you know, like that, take a breath, and take a breath, and you hold the stomach, you know, hold the esophagus with the air, and then you do the torque. You do the torque or the first, you know, with the stomach like this. Then you feel stronger in this way, you know, like this or like this. But when you do like this, you know, like this, you know, take a breath, you know, holding the stomach. When you do like this, everything is working. The stomach, muscles, and leg. You know what I mean? It is more struggle. You know, you scramble more than doing like this, because like this, just the stomach works more, and the back, that's leg less. You know what I mean? Okay, something like that. Okay, that's for snow. Also for sand. In sand, you sometimes you go like this, and pra, tra, like that, or sometimes you go from the pile, pra, and go easy. Got that? Now, how to show growl? Growl, uh, stones, you know. You won't do this, never show in the way I was demonstrating you as how can snow and sand to be shown, you know. Not like that. In the case when you work in the gold mine and all this stuff, you know, sometimes you got a lot of stones, you know. Then you don't go in the pile, go like, no, no, no. You just put the, let's say the shovel tippy tongue, let's say the point of the shovel. You go like this, you know, open couple stone, and go like this, you know, ta 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 ta, and fill it up the show, and then pra, again, pan, like this, tra, yeah, like that. You can do this, or you can do like that. That according your strength, your show, you know, if you are right or you are left, or if you are both like me, I am both. Anyway, when you do this simple thing that I am doing, when you try, when you know the function of the truck, how it works mechanically and all this stuff, when you know the function of your ability to drive a truck, you know, knowing the signs of road, the DOT transportations, and to the unload or low, all this. When you know the function of this thing, you know something. You are a professional. Huh? When you paint and know how to paint, how to cover space faster than, you know, than other. you are professional. Everything, actually, your nature is professional because you have a subtle sense in which we get knowledge. It's like eyes, nose, ears, physics sense like leg and hands. Hand to defend ourselves, leg to achieve distance with cars, trucks, bicycles, anything. And you get knowledge from your eyes according the image, you know. You get knowledge through the ears, the different sound, rough and good, All this knowledge that we are getting is through the nature of the creation. It is created through the dualities, rough, good, good, bad, evil, uh, pious, pretty, and all this stuff. Duality. That means duality. Then when uh, when I can do this show, when I can drive truck, when I can fly in an airplane because I have the power, God gave me the abilities to learn how to fly airplane, jet, or whatever, or war airplanes, all this stuff. That is what is called from Bhaktivedanta Swami, he's a Krishna devotee, servant of the Lord. That's what means common sense. Common sense means anybody can do any activity in this world. From this, from this instance, from this ich, you know, uh, we start to get rid of our selfishness that is putting us in with trouble with the people, envious, and pride. Well, pride is very difficult, you know what I mean? Because when you drive a truck and loads, and you feel nicely and get the money nicely, and you feel happy. That's what means pride. That's what means pride. But you should not be goddamn trash, looking people than they have been limited to work in any kind of job, paying, they are they don't have the lack or who knows, the way to work to get the money and to cover their needs. Because actually, work is a flair of God that He gave us to dignify our life, you know, uh, to cover our needs, for needs, to eat, to eat, to have shelter, to defend ourselves, to defend us, shelter, to eat, to defend ourselves, uh, shelter, to eat, shelter, to eat, defend ourselves. I forgot. Maybe sometime another video I can tell you that, but these four needs, Then to eat, to sleep, to eat, to sleep, to defend ourselves, and shelter. That's it. Yeah. This is the basic of our living. Survivors, we are survivors through this four needs. When we cover this need, we are okay. You know, rich people who are proud of selfishness, looking other as garbage. Like they are misanthropic, and they see this this level not as human, but as trash. As trash, and they are out of this kind of conscious, human conscience. And well, consciousness is divided in several. You know, they have consciousness, but it's more cover because actually they, their mood is cruelty. and no goodness, no affection. Affection is the highest position of the consciousness. Okay. Uh, and then that's what means job, to learn. And it's very difficult to don't feel pride. I feel pride, because that is the nature of our living. God, who's going to put limits, like sex? Who's going to put me to my enjoyment of sex? Nobody has the right to do that because they are not selling me semen. Uh, they are not controlling my enjoyment through, these activities. Then shut up and enjoy it and just keep learning. Keep learning the sacred scriptures and the deepest of the function of the nature, and that way you know the regulations, and we establish our life in the right path to don't harm others, because this is the purpose, to don't harm others. And then that's what I say. One of the qualities that enhance our life to others, and they see us as beauty, as very beautiful, is to don't disown others. That is the key. Here is my postal lady. Okay, don't forget, words is the fear of God, in which He gave that to dignify our life, to cover our first need, than raw people call this poverty, like to cover our eating, uh, eating, defend ourselves, shelter, and sleep. This is our right. Therefore, you should fight. You should be guerrillero, like me. I am guerrilla, I am guerrillero. I am struggling for the welfare of the people to cover their needs. That means guerrillero, guerrillero, that means guerrillero. I am just joking, because I have my standard of knowledge and consciousness and behavior is beyond that. But it's just to share with you my intellectual abilities, and all this stuff. Okay, and this is my first note. I am talking to you. This is Tuesday, second day, December second day. Yeah, second day. Yeah, okay. Talk to you later, and all glories to the Supreme Lord to unify our life, at least, to establish our mood in this kind of harmony, where every day we can get knowledge to get rid of all this kind of suffering that people is giving us, nature is giving us, disease is giving us, and so okay, ciao. Bye. Oh, let me go to my postmail. I want just after go there. Okay, okay. This is, there is a day, today, Tuesday, they used to send this thing, to choose where to buy the store and all this stuff. And, but this is not, well, I will do the same way that I did over here. I will do that one, but then the long way, I will pile all this snow over there and then show outside, and like that is very easy. Well, no easy. And when you feel, I mean, suffocated with your job, always think this is the exterior part. This is my exterior life, and we try to don't get confused in our inner essence, because only subtle senses is control our uh, inner body, let's say like that. And then when the exterior part is, let's say, harassing us to suffocate us, uh, just give up. Couple seconds, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, one day, 1 week, who knows, that goes according to your activities or my activities, then rest a little bit, you know, and the subtle senses, they come back. They come back to the harmony to start again, because everything what cause um, distress, pain, is came from the exterior, the exterior nature. Got that? Then when we see, yeah, the weather rough, yeah, I admit the weather is rough, it's okay, but my senses are subtle, you know, and then I will walk through what the rough nature is, but my subtle senses always is the same, you know. In that way, in that way, we got this kind of standard that many Christians say this is sane behavior, you know, like you allow the duality works uh, as it is. You know what I mean? I am part of this duality, but my subtle senses are taking me through the highest position to transcendence the duality, what making us to suffer. You know, the duality, good, bad, uh, and the three main suffering that we got is we are going to get diseases. Okay, um, the the nature laws like weather, hurricane, tornado, earthquake, and so on. You know, but fortunately for all this stuff, we can avoid it. You know, the disease we can avoid it a certain time, because sometimes we got disease that we don't know where the thing coming from, and my body doesn't have any fail to get the disease, but the disease is there. But this is another dimension, and above all, uh, to get knowledge from the most powerful and miserable suffering, and this we have three kind of suffering: disease, the nature of the law, and the most despicable, and the most damned, because it has a lot of varieties of how to hurt you, and this element is from the people. The suffering from the people is very, 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 very rough, very rough. Have a lot of varieties. It's not like the flash, from Lorindra, when you look shelter. When it's raining, never work on the rain, never do funny thing and when rain, because the Lord Indra doesn't like that. He's the king of the heaven planets. Don't do that. Never, never do that. It's raining, raining. Just keep your subtle senses saying, "Oh, he's nurturing our land." In which we receive food and all this stuff. Okay. Ah, I will stop here because I know, I know, you love me. Hare Krishna.